Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue my adventures in SnowRunner. Recontinue or start again or whatever. Basically pick them up from where we left off. So we are back in SnowRunner and we are heading into the new region, which is Washington. And the first map is the Salton River National Park. So I'm going to start out from the garage in Washington. We'll pick up a scout vehicle and then start with scouting like we always do. So I'm blabbing on while the game is loading up, so that's fine. You can see it in the top corner behind me. So the plan is to scout. I'm in two minds as to whether I want to use the Chev CK1500 or the Hummer. Those two I haven't used in a little while. Both of them are pretty capable, and it will be a bit of fun to use what would be like an OG scout in this region rather than jumping into the Earth Roamer or something like that that'll just do it so easy. So anyway, let's swoosh on over and we will get stuck in, swoosh, as the game finishes loading up. We will be able to see where we are on our day-to-day here in Washington. So, yeah, here we are in an empty slot. So I'll just pop open the map first, just to see. We can't see very much. There's a watchtower there. But other than that, oh yes, I can tell we're at the bottom of the map. I can't go any lower than that. Can't go any further south than that. So we're at the bottom of the map. Yep, and that's the east corner. So we're in the very southeast corner of the map, but that's about all I can tell. So anyway, let's hop into truck storage. And we've got a bunch of trucks there. Of course, we've got all of our trucks. So we've got the Chev or we've got the Hummer. They're both very, very capable. I'm thinking because and you can see where I used them last. We used the Chev in North Carolina and the Hummer in Scandinavia. Scandinavia came before North Carolina. So I'm thinking we'll get the Hummer out, or we'll deploy it, and we'll use Mr. Hummer. Just make sure we've got things set up. Even more power, some fuel economy, massive fuel economy. I'm thinking I'm going to go with just the... Go with this. It doesn't seem to be impacting on our fuel consumption per se. Let's go big engine. What the heck? A gearbox. Yeah, I'm worried that because I haven't been to this region very much at all yet. I'm worried that we're going to need some SnowRunner, but in some ways I'm half tempted to stick with the stock. It'll be more fuel efficient. SnowRunner's a little bit less fuel efficient. It'll still give us the one low gear. Oh, bugger it. We'll buy fuel. We'll have to buy fuel if we need it. I've got it raised. That's fine. Currently got muddies on. Oh, and I think that's what I'm going to go with, because I would have gone with the off-road ones, but you can't get the Hummer ones. You've only got the standard OS ones. So given I've already got the mud tyres on, I'm going to leave them on. Scout, no, we're going with autonomous because I will tip over for sure. Diff lock engageable. Spare wheel I'm not going to worry about because we've got some in the back. All front facing in case we go in water. What have we got there? Currently we've got the trunk repair supplies, which gives us 150 repair and 40 fuel. And I'm going to put the roof on as well. And that'll give us another 150 and 40 fuel plus 4 spare wheels. So that's all good. Bumpers all set up. Beacons and fog lights are good. All fine, I think. The only thing is, do we want to change the colour? We want to be something different. I don't know. Kind of thinking. So yeah, let's we go a bit more bright. We can see it. I think that sort of orangey bright colour. Do we want to go yellow? Nah, that orangey colour. I don't think it really matters. Oh, I could do my own colour scheme now as well. You can now do your own colour scheme, which is pretty neat. But we won't do that. I think that orange will be fine for us. Oh, I didn't apply it, did I? After choosing it, I then didn't apply it. What a sausage. Apply it. Thank you very much. All right, so we've got our orangey little guy. And there we are. So at the moment, it is 9:30, so we've already wasted an hour and a half of our daytime. Let's get into it. First things first, we pick up any tasks that are here. Marvellous fertilizer, so help me out with that for science. Sure. I'm going to do anything with that just yet, because that's that later. Got a trailer store here as well, so that's neat. Another task over here. Fuel road. Right. Right, fine. Yep. Alright. We've got the entry there, and we've got a scout trailery thing here. That's fine. Let's move it along. So, let's come away from the garage a little bit. Get out this way. Just nip across here, and then we'll... Oh, there's a watchtower right there. So let's just pull up. Let's check the map, but I'm liking the look of where that watchtower is. Alright, well, we're going to go over and get this watchtower as the very first thing. So there's our map as we sit there facing north. So we're going to go and get this watchtower. And we'll probably head up and get this watchtower. Something like that anyway. Nose first. All-wheel drive going. I'm going to try and save fuel if I can by not running all-wheel drive all the time, only when we sort of need it. We probably still need it. That's a bit steep to just run straight up there, so let's follow this path. Oh, we could be off to a very good start. Opening up our first watchtower. Just got a bump there. Just off sideways. Let's do that again. Much better. Oh boy. Much grip on those rocks. Rightio. There we go. First watchtower opened. What have we got? Oh, look how big it is. Okay, so we've got nice amount of stuff opened up already. Now we've already found these things here, Wonder Garden and the Fuel Road. So that's cool. Okay, over here we've got a rail shop, a warehouse, and 2 tasks, rocky delivery and a difficult run. We're going to come and get them a little bit later. First up, I want to keep heading up this way. Now, before we go any further as well, let's just open up these contracts through the eyes of a scout. Right, so that's all in Selton River. Next up, Behemoth. Well, we're not going to get to that yet a while. Lifeline. That's in Selton River. A few in Selton River. Maps and Mud. That's in Solace Bay. Okay, so we're not going to do any of those just yet. Back in business. Western Track. Okay, some rail section, so we can't really do that. Way is clear to a broken bridge. Nope. And a major order to a water tower of a construction rig, semi-trailer and stuff. Well, we're not going to do that with our scout either. So we won't be doing any of them in a hurry. All right, this looks a little bit more hopeful. So here we've got to visit the river turnoff, the east stash, the Forest Service warehouse, the north stash, the water reservoir, the west stash, Scout Camp Cliff, flooded village, river crossing, Forest Service base. Okay, that sounds like a lot more fun. I think that's something we can definitely do. Where the road begins. Okay. Ah, that's the... Right, that was the scout trailer that we found here, that one. He's got to go over to there. So we might do that later on. And weather advisory is a delivery sort of one, so we won't do that. Okay, so we've definitely got this on the rains trail that we can do that will get us going. Wonder Garden. Okay, I've got to get to the railway station and then deliver fertiliser. Fuel Road. I've got to deliver a fuel carrier semi-trailer from somewhere. Okay, well, I think we're going to keep scouting, but obviously this river turn-off for the rail trail, that's going to be a bit of a focus because that's not far from the watchtower. So let's head up this way and hope that we can get across and either do that and then this, or vice versa, this and then that. Okay, good. Back the way we came. One thing I also want to do is at the moment I've got 40 litres of fuel in the back. Haven't got fuel on the roof. Probably going to want that. And come back this way. Park at the garage. And bring in my Kodiak, I think. With fuel in it anyway. Should be pretty cool. Ooh, steady. Around. Oh, deep ruts here. How about those? Bit deep. Just going to pull up here. Turn off. Hop back in the garage. And bring in from truck storage my Kodiak C70, which is my fuel truck that we have currently in Tennessee. Was the last time we used that one. So his hasn't been used for a while. I don't think I'm going to need to change much about this because I don't think I'm going to be driving him very far at all. So I'm going to leave him pretty much standard as he is. Looks like I didn't repair him last time either, just quietly. Those bumpers are a bit sad. But he'll be fine. He still works. And he's got lots of fuel. Yes, we haven't repaired him. we will leave him as he is and say, you're doing a good job. I don't think we're going to be going very far with the Kodiak. Having said that, we might change our mind and take him on a cook's tour to goodness knows where. Right, you can park there. Hop back, oops, into the Hummer. Refuel. From there to the Hummer and into the small river. Beautiful. So that gives the Hummer an 80 litre fuel tank full plus 80 litres of fuel that it's carrying. Okay. Like there's a broken bridge there over that way. Have a little peek. Now, I kind of thought there might have been a task, but maybe it's either this is something we don't fix, or it might be a contract actually, I think. This could well be fixable with a contract. Mud tyres on asphalt. This is why I kind of wondered whether I'd be better off to use the all-terrains. Probably not doing ourselves any favours using the muddies, given that we're on asphalt, but I'm assuming we'll do a lot more off-roading than on-roading. Way going that way. Train stopping it that way. Fine. Keep on heading through here. Daddle through there. Sneak. What scouts do. Sneak. Yeah, I was in two minds as to whether I should use the Hummer or the Chev. If you were starting this out on your own and wanted to do it quicker and faster and easier and all those things, you'd probably just go straight into the Earth Roamer, or maybe use the Loadstar would be another good one. But I figured I'm going to try and use some of the less powered ones that are still very capable. Well, that was an interesting one. Oh, there's the watchtower we're heading to. I wonder if we should go that way. Oh, then we've got... it's 6 of one, half dozen the other, isn't it? Plus there's a task just there. Alright, let's go this way. We can always come back if we have to. His handbrake went on. Lost control of the car, went careering away. Not sure if it was the bumpy road or my fault. Can't get the car out on my own. Sure, I'll do that for you. I might even do that as we go. But obviously, the car of sorts. Looks like a Loadstar. Yes, there's a Loadstar there. So we'll look at that after I've come up here and got my first rear turn off and get up to that watchtower. So there's the river turn off. Nice. Now I've got to visit the East Stash, but before we do that, get up here, get this watchtower. The task. Muddy route. Oh, and this one gives us the little HIB billet 1980 truck. So that might be worth trying to do as well. Don't know if we'll be able to do it with this guy. Let's see if we can creep up here. I think this is the way up to that watchtower. He doesn't like these rocks, does he? Doesn't like rocky ledges. Oh dear, came the wrong way that time. Sneak round here very carefully. Nice one. Right, what can we see? Ooh, okay. Oh, right, so there's the East Dash. Rightio, that's good. What else can we see? A tricky landslide. Probably north, so it makes more sense. Test drive and some trailer, scrap trailer. Forest Service warehouse. And over this side we've got Difficult Run and Wonder Garden. Well, they're the ones we already know about, I think. An impromptu bet, a trailer. Okay, so there's some good stuff over there. Ah, okay. This road permits no mistakes. What's that? I need to take the Loadstar that we just saw on the side of the road up to there. I think that's pretty good because that East Stash was like about here somewhere. So we get that, we're going to be well on our way. Okay, well let's... Now where's the East Stash? Let's just cancel that. The East Stash is there. So it's on our way. Right. Yeah, bump. All the things that we just saw. Open up. We've got a stash that we're going to be heading to, but we also have this Loadstar that we want to drop off. Let's come around here and have a look at the Loadstar, because with any luck, it should be able to pull that, especially if it's got fuel and it hasn't got a broken engine. It'll basically drive itself. There it is. I think we can just pull it up there. Be a bit difficult for this one. Might be able to... Yep. We're going to come down there. Should be alright. Just be careful on that now. I'm actually going to just turn around. I don't want to be reversing back up there. I want to be driving there. Now there was a naughty rock that was going to threaten knock me over, wasn't there? I think if I knock that tree down, probably going to be in a better state. Boy, that's taking me a bit of a way to fuck up. Okay, we're getting there. Rightio. Can you without being naughty. And yes, you could reverse, I suppose. I'll make sure I don't tip over. Right. No, it wasn't what I meant. That was what I meant. Okay. Look at that. Now we're cooking. And really, yeah, he's probably going to come up and hit us from behind because he's probably quicker than we are. We grab along here. Alright. Steady, steady. Okay. Do that sort of thing, just make sure you don't go too fast. A bit of a break in the road. That'll slow them down. It does. Doing pretty well. Fuel. We're only sipping our fuel a little bit more than perhaps, well, obviously a bit more than we would. We weren't dragging the truck behind us. But only a little bit because I think he's doing a fair bit of driving. We are constantly turning left though. Now, I think there's a shortcut here. And the thing is whether I'm brave enough to take it. Let's just pull up here. I turned my engine off? Yes, I did. Okay, he can keep his on for now. So yeah, so there is a way that we could go down, around, back. We can avoid that. We can sneakily head down here ish. I'm a bit nervous, but we've got a capable truck. And the Loadstar's capable. Loadstar would be able to do it easy. Just don't want to tip ourselves or the Loadstar over along this bit as it pulls at us. Oh, it's pulling so hard. Oh, that didn't quite go to plan, did it? Turn off the engine on the winch truck. Off. Get our own winch. So we would have been in a reasonable state if we weren't pulling the poop. Yes. Oh, and of course, he's right on us. Let's see if we can do something else. What have we got around us? Oh, one right over there. Yeah. Yep, we'll do. Try and drag ourselves away from the silly old Loadstar. And that'll probably roll us all the way out. Oh, poop. Way over. So that didn't quite go to plan, but it didn't go awfully. The only thing now, I've got to try and make sure that the Loadstar can get around that tree that it's sort of aiming at. Let's come right up high here. Oh, that's not on. Oh, come on, fingers. Back fingers. That's not on. Don't crash into that tree. Although we're probably going to have to end up taking him around there. Yeah, he's going to end up going down the inside there. Between them. Ah dear, that's a pity, isn't it? really see what we're doing now. Come on, don't be silly. Why did you not reverse when I wanted you to reverse? That's clearly you. Oh. It's him off again. That's why. Got in between that one. That one. Coming out here where there's some big rocks, but not too bad. So we're making it tough on the Hummer, but you got to see what you can do. Miss this water if we can. Trees so fast. It's fine. Come on. Come on, Lodi. Pick up. Made it to the East Stash yet? Nearly. Okay, so the East Stash is a storage area. Okay. Then we go on to the Forest Service warehouse, which is where we have to take the Loadstar. Works out pretty good. Stop bullying me. Only thing with having 2 winch points, it seems like it's hugely drags at the back of the Hummer. Well, that's a little advantage of the little Chevy, because he's only got 1 winch point, so he pulls from the middle. Much more stable on the truck. We're doing alright, not going to complain. We might bring the Loadstar up here and then take a photo, maybe. Oh yes, there's our next spot. Nice. We have to take Lodi just in there. Would have been cute to have had that with the sign in the background. You kind of get that, a bit like that. I reckon a bit like that. Well, it doesn't look like we're towing in now though. It's pushing us. It's a pity. Set up for my photo, so I'll just take that and then we'll be good. Okie doke. Now while I'm here, I'll refuel, steal the fuel out of the loads. Oh, he's got so much. Got too much. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, fine. Can't do much about that because I've got nowhere else to put it. So, bit of a waste, but can't be helped. So the road commits no mistakes. All is good. We were happy and completed that. So we are now here, facing north. We are here. And all is pretty good. Yeah. Oh, we've got a couple of contests popped up as well, so we'll just activate those so they don't annoy me. All right. So now, where's the North Stash? So I'm here. Oh, there it is. All right. So the North Stash is straight out to the north. So that's going to work out pretty well. Okay. That's cool. So I'm going to go from there. Cool. Okie doke. So let's get a wiggle on. We'll go and get these. Oops. We'll go and get these masks. That's not a task. That's a warehouse. Okay. Mask. Cool. Just having a quick look again. No, there was nothing else there. Right, so we're going to head up to the North Stash. So following this path up this way and hope that it winds around there. We're going to put our lights on because it's starting to get a bit dark. Should have cut through the inside there. Often with a scout, the idea is to try and avoid the muddy puddles, etc. What have we got here? It's just a container. Thought it might have been something interesting. It's just a cargo container, plopped on the side there. Try and stick more to the grass. Avoid the big rocks. Hoping that this path will run us around to the North Stash. Ooh, oh, nasty bumpy rocks that we don't really like. Got it there right. Someone else has parked their car there. River in there. Whoa. Thought for a second we had a steep drop. Okay. Just got to watch out for those tree roots that like to slow you down. Right, so there's the North Stash. Nice. What have we got down back there? Path leading off to somewhere. Okay. Where's the next one? The water. Oh, we'll keep on going and find the water reservoir. There's no more. No, we haven't got any more watchtowers up this way. There's one there. So after we do the water reservoir, we might head up to that watchtower. Yeah. Got big rocks. Yeah. Always best to jump down if you get panicked, or to go with the angle of the cliff. As we just did then, we sort of ended up not trying to keep going across an incline. The moon. There's some sort of town, something. We can cut across there. This good bit here might be tricky, but no. It was a lot more bumpy than I thought it was going to be. see that little bump there. Hollow, we'll call it. Tricky one for me. Right. Well, I've got a task right here, so let's have a look at that one. Needed repairs. Another task up here too. Tasks everywhere. Delivery. Where's that north? Oh, it's over there. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to keep going this way. Going to keep going this way and head to the watchtower, because I think that might be a bit more useful. Whereas if I head to the water reservoir, it might not help me quite as much. Maybe. Kind of, sorta. Right. Yep. Probably up. Oh no, that's around there. Big yucky. Got a nice enough snorkel on, so okay. Muddy. Probably better going. Trying to avoid the worst of the mud. Where's my watchtower? I saw it just a minute ago. Where'd it go? Oh, straight ahead. Okay, so we can go around here and then up. Yes, beautiful. Oh, another great big ditch. Watch out for them when you're hiking along. Watch out for the big ditches. Again, just have to be careful of those when you're moving quickly. Fine when you're crawling. Moving quickly, they are scary, scary monsters. There we go. Right. It's an upgrade. Is it? Get out of our way. What's the next thing we're supposed to be doing after the western digger? The water is right. The west stash. Over there. Okay, we're going to go. We're going to keep going all the way over to here, because that looks like a fuel trailer. So we'll be able to refuel from there. Get that upgrade. Refuel on the way back. Come back. Can I cut through there maybe? Yeah, I'd say probably going to be able to cut through there. Replenish any service if I need to. Get the water reservoir. And then come back down here. And I want to go to the western stash, which was over here somewhere. So again, I might cut through. A couple of cut throughs, but we've got the map on, so we should be okay. Let's go and hunt out that upgrade. And the fuel tanker. Not that we're doing badly for fuel at all. We're doing very well for fuel, I think. Despite having the biggest engine and the SnowRunner gearbox. Whoa! Oh, no, don't do that. That's just silly. To get another one of these naughty deep ditches. Pretty lucky, actually. Didn't see that one coming. to go a little bit slower. Probably hurrying a bit too much. House. Where am I going? I'm going to go across the bottom, sort of sticking to the bottomy bits. Okay. So we're doing all right. Road. I lost the road? The road keeps going that way. Down. Oh, I'm going to start putting some markers down if I can remember how to do that. It's been a while. Just put some markers so I don't get lost. Now, I don't need to actually worry about the fuel road, so I might just come straight through here. I've already got the fuel road task. We got that back at the garage. Let's see if we can sort of hippity-hoppity over to here to get to that upgrade. Just have to be very careful not to tip over. There's the fuel road task, you can see it there. Whee! Yeah, there's some real fun and games with some of these, isn't there? Should be fine as long as we go pretty straight down here. In between these trees. Oh, this is where we're going to have a little bit of fun. This is Mud City. Needless to say, we are not going to be trying to take that trailer out with our pump. I'm going to try and find that upgrade. Luckily, it looks like there's a few fallen trees all over the place and things we can winch from. This is pretty deep. The upgrade now, we can spot it. We haven't even gone into low gear yet, so I'm not sure I really needed the SnowRunner gearbox at this stage. Could have just kept the stock gearbox. Worried this is going to get really deep. Oh no. Right, get the upgrade. It is the HB16 1900E for the HIB billet. Great. Definitely want that. We'll see. We might want it. Never know. We do get the billet here. As in, on this map. Let's just climb up onto this little grassy bit. Around. Going to come via the fuel trailer and fuel up. We'll go into low gear just so we don't spin our wheels. I'm past this guy. Definitely going to want to come and get this when I've got a truck with a low saddle. Bring it somewhere a bit more useful. It's full. We will steal a bit of his fuel. Get looking logs on our journey. I'm going to come back this way and then go over to the right, I think. Oh, the left, I mean. The other right. Road here. Where does that take us? That road is actually the one we do want, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, I want to come back along that road and then kick off this sort of area here somewhere. Let's go along that road. And then kick off with my blue marker to get over to the water reservoir. Careful, careful. Do the scout thing. Up over. Oh, then again. Thought for a second it was a sheer drop. Pretty sheer. Not too bad. Avoids that nasty little bit. Sort of come along here, cut up there somewhere. Oh, a bit further. We want to sort of get to more like here, and then up there, and then up there, and then there. So it's quite a bit wiggly wobbly. There, there, there. If we can do that, that'll be good. Is the next one? Oh, right. Yes, this is the wiggly wobbly bit. Yep. Oh, ditch. What a ditch. Wasn't too bad, actually. And that one little naughty ditch. Right, we've got a service thingy place here too. We can fix ourselves up. We've got like literally 4 engine damage. Buy our spare parts. We didn't have any in there. That's interesting. Okay, maybe I only had 4 left. Or did I not have any? No, I didn't do my repair, that's why. Do that again. Repair. Out of the roof rack, please. Right. Now replenish the roof rack. Thank you. Have I got all my wheels that I can have? Yes, and yes. All right. Let's go and hit our water reservoir. Yes, look at those ruts there. They're very scout unfriendly. Nice. Okay, so we're here now. No more tasks we haven't already seen. So let's come... Where do we need to go? The west stand. Can we get down through there? Yeah, I reckon we probably can. I reckon we can... That might be interesting through that water there. But I think if we get to here and then go down that way, under down there, and over to there, that'll get us to the western stash. We're doing doing real well today. Had a couple of little tip overs, but nothing you'd be worried about. That's the whole reason of making sure when you're scouting a new map, you've got the autonomous winch on. Because, have I gone the wrong way? Oh, I don't, where am I? Oh, I want to go the other way. Oh, can we sneak through here then? Kind of looks sneakable coming from this side. Or, yeah, I don't think I want to go through there. So, wasn't quite the plan. I was actually meant to follow the road, but let's come down here and hope we can make it. Sorry, puppies. These look like they're steps rather than dumps. Step down. A little bit deep water when we get there, but fall out the other side. It's starting to get a bit light too. Where do I go? Oh, I see. I'll put the marker there, which is fine. But maybe what are we at? 5:38. Okay, so I've still got a bit of time yet, but it is starting to get light. And if you haven't watched my playthroughs before, pretty much I try and play from 8 AM to 8 AM, so I do a 24-hour SnowRunner time. Is that yet? Which is about 1 hour of game time. Or 1 hour of my time, I should say. 24 hours of game time. Let's just try and get out of this one. Come up and around, I think. Hopefully we'll be able to get off the other side. And we were there. Okay, so we didn't go too far that way. It's cut through to get us to the west stash. This water crossing here might be a little bit annoying. We'll just do it. The dry stuff. Very muddy too. It's slow going. More wet stuff. It's the worst of it. Oh yes, this is definitely another storage spot. Next one. The Scout Camp Cliff. So let's just stop there for a second. I've also got a task muddy route, which I'm kind of interested in. Muddy route? Yes, I think we're going to look at muddy route. So that's the one that gives us the alert. We need to take that to the Forest Service base, which is also where we're going with this rain trail thing. So we're sort of ending up at the same spot. So I'm going to be fairly aggressive and try and get that billet. No, that's too steep. So let's go back the other way. We don't have very much time left now though. So. Oh, Tried to miss that tree. Just come around here and find the billet. It's probably going to be about it. So, tree. There's the activation point, but we've already activated it. So don't have to go through that. Oh, there it is a bit further down. Well, this is a bit yucky going here, isn't it? Probably should have come more via the road rather than via the mud. This is yuck. Around. Just make it through. Yep. Not easy going though. It's hard. I think we'll be okay after that. Whew, that was hard. But there's our little truck. 48. Oh, I've got 5 seconds. We won't quite make it to this bit of grass in front of us. Oh, this is very hard, so this might actually be too hard for us. No. See, give it a go anyway tomorrow. So that's good enough. Hooray! So I made it to the grassy bit. Right, 8:03, perfect. Stop there. Oof. Okie dokie, so that's it really. We are done for the day. We've done incredibly well. We've scouted around all over the place. We've done up the eastern side-ish, or central eastern. We've gone across to the north. Now we're coming back down the west. So I think tomorrow we'll grab the billet, continue on the way we're going, and hopefully finish off the rain trail and drop the billet off. Which, will mean we'll have virtually finished scouting this map. That's the plan. Might not quite make it tomorrow, but it'll be close. Anyway, though, that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Should have said that first. Thanks for watching. And hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow when we get back into it and continue on in SnowRunner. That's it for now. Bye-bye.